Hello everyone, welcome to Young Mind, the Knowledge Hub, and also welcome to the new series that is Top 1000 Question of Indian Polity and Constitution, that is objective or multiple choice, that is MCQs, questions for preparation of your UPSC civil service, state level public service examination, and also SSC CGL and NDA CDS, railways, and all the competitive exams. Let's start the today's question. The first question is, which of the following commission was appointed by the central government on union state relations in 1983? Options are Sarkaria Commission, Dutt Commission, Stalard Commission, Rajmannar Commission. Correct option is answer A, that is Sarkaria Commission. Sarkaria Commission was set up in 1983 by the central government of India to examine the central state relationship on various portfolios. Justice Ranjit Singh Sarkaria, who was the chairman of the commission, was a retired judge of Supreme Court of India. Remember this. Moving on to the next question. Which of the following taxes are levied by union government but collected and appropriated by the states? Options are stamp duties, excise duties on medical and toilet materials, sales tax, and last option is option A and B. Correct answer is option D, that is A and B. The revenue generated from the stamp duties and excise duties on medical and toilet material is imposed by the central government but collected and kept by the respective state government. Remember this. And moving on to the next question, which of the following taxes are imposed and collected by the state government? Options are estate duty, sales tax, land revenue, all the above. Answer is D, that is all the above. Taxes imposed by the state government are sales tax, VAT, professional tax, luxury tax, entertainment tax, and motor vehicle tax. And also tax on vehicles entering the state, and tax on agricultural incomes, and tax on land and buildings, and tax on mineral rights. All these are imposed by state government. Remember. Moving on to the next question, which of the following tax is levied and collected by the union government but the proceeds are distributed between the union and states? Options are sales tax, income tax, estate duty, land revenue. Correct answer is option B, that is income tax. Income tax is imposed by the central government under the Income Tax Act of 1961. This tax is distributed among the state on the recommendation of the Finance Commission. Moving on to the next question, which of the following duty is levied and collected by the union government? Options are custom duty, excise duty, estate duty, and all the above. Answer is option D, that is all the above. All the direct taxes are imposed by the central government. Direct taxes are income tax, wealth tax, corporation tax, excise and custom duty were indirect taxes but merged with GST. Remember this. Next question, which of the article deals with the grants in aid by the union government of the states? Options are Article 270, Article 280, Article 275, Article 265. Correct option is Article 275. Article 275 is related to the grants in aid from the union government to certain states at the time of requirement. This fund allocation depends on the discretion of the central government. It shall be charged on Consolidated Fund of India. Remember this. Moving on to the next question. Which of the following article deals with the election of the Vice President? Options are Article 64, Article 68, Article 66, Article 62. Correct option is Article 66. Article 66 deals with election of the Vice President of India. Remember this. Next question. Who can remove the Vice President from his office? President, Prime Minister, Parliament, Legislative Assembly of the state. Correct answer is C, that is Parliament. The Indian Parliament has the power to remove the Vice President of India. Remember? Moving on to the next question. The term of office of Vice President is as follows: 6 years, 4 years, 7 years and 5 years. Answer is, that is the last option, that is 5 years. The Vice President is elected for the period of 5 years, although he or she can resign before the completion of the term. Moving on to the next question. The Vice President is ex officio chairman of the options are Rajya Sabha, Lok Sabha, Planning Commission or National Development Council. Correct option is option A, that is Rajya Sabha. The Vice President is ex officio chairman of Rajya Sabha and act as a president when the latter is unable to discharge his function due to absence, illness or any other cause. Move on to the next question. Which of the following article deals with the appointment of the Prime Minister and other ministers? Options are Article 76, Article 74, Article 75 and Article 72. Correct answer is Article 75. Next question. The Prime Minister is appointed by which one of the following? The options are Attorney General of India, President, Vice President, Chief Justice of India. Correct answer is President, that is option B. Next question. Who among the following shall communicate to the President all the decision of the Council of Ministers under the Article 78? Options are Home Minister, Prime Minister, Attorney General, Finance Minister. Correct option is Prime Minister. Prime Minister can discuss or communicate with the President about all the decision of the Council of Ministers, which is under the Article of 78. Remember this. The total number of ministers, including the Prime Minister, shall not exceed with how much percent? That is 20% of Lok Sabha, 10% of members of Lok Sabha, 25% members of Lok Sabha, 15% member of the Lok Sabha. Correct answer is option D, that is 15% members of the Lok Sabha. The total number of ministers, including the Prime Minister, shall not be exceed 15% member of the Lok Sabha. Next question. The Supreme Court of India at present contains the following number of judges. Options are 25 judges, 31 judges, 20 judges and 30 judges. Correct answer is, that is 31 judges. Who among the following appoints the Chief Justice and other judges of the Supreme Court? Options are Prime Minister, Vice President, Home Minister, President. Correct answer is option D, that is President. Next question. Which of the following are the powers of Supreme Court? Options are original and appellate jurisdiction, appointment of ad hoc judges, judicial review and all the above. Correct answer is all the above, that is option D. Next question. Which article of the Constitution of India provides the composition and jurisdiction of the Supreme Court of India? Options are Article 137 to 141. Next, Article 144. Option C, Article 126. Option D, Article 124. The correct answer is option D, that is Article 124. Moving on to the next question, that is the National Judiciary Appointment Commission NJAC consists of the following persons. Options are Chief Justice of India, two senior most Supreme Court judges, option C, the Union Minister of Law and Justice, option D, all the above. Correct answer is option D, that is all the above. Next question. Mr. T.S. Thakur is the Chief Justice. Mr. T.S. Thakur is filling the blanks. It is Chief Justice of India. Options are 41st Chief Justice of India, 42nd Chief Justice of India, 43rd Chief Justice of India, or 44th. Correct answer is C, that is 43rd. Next question. The executive power of the Union is vested in which one of the below? Options are Prime Minister, Home Minister, Vice President, and President. Correct answer is President, that is option D. Next question. Which one of the following article deals with the pending power of the President? Options are Article 71, Article 74, Article 72, Article 75. Correct answer is option C, that is Article 72. Next question. The impeachment of President is carried by which one of the following? Options are Attorney General, option B, members of the Legislative, option C, Parliament, option D, Prime Minister. Correct answer is option C, that is Parliament. Next question. Which one of the following article deals with the tenure of President? Options are option A, Article 53, Article 56, Article 55, Article 52. Correct answer is Article 56. Moving on to the next question. This is the last question of this video, that is which of the following article deals with the impeachment of President? Options are Article 65, Article 62, Article 64, Article 61. Correct answer is option D, that is Article 61. So remember all these questions. These are very important questions. You may get all these questions in your exams. That is not only UPSC, in all the competitive exams as well. So keep watching. I hope you people like this video. Please like and subscribe to my channel, and also share with your friends.